From pain comes power. What to do when life hurts. Here's part of what I love about Spirit Threads. Words that once inflicted only pain can become a heart wound, which then becomes both guiding scar and guiding star, transforming a perceived enemy into a genuine, if accidental, teacher. When I first read the above quote, I was touched by the imagery and the sentiment. I talk with people every day who wrestle daily with emotional pain. As we work together to understand the pain, we both come to appreciate and have compassion for their struggles. They often realize there are ways they view themselves, others, and the world that unintentionally perpetuate the pain. But by attending to this, they also learn what they need to heal. Some of the lessons that adversity teaches are these. Pain hurts. There is no way around this basic fact. So try to deny or suppress, it only won't work well. It can even create additional suffering. You might find that you are angry or frustrated with yourself for hurting. You might even do unhealthy things to try to escape it, such as avoiding people you care about, drinking excessively, or overeating. Pain is a sign that something is wrong. You can tell yourself 1,000 times over that there isn't a problem where you shouldn't be upset, but that won't change how you feel. It won't change the fact that something is wrong enough to be upsetting you. Painful emotions, as well as positive ones, are temporary. No matter what you feel, it will change. It will get more or less intense, and it will give way to other emotions. Knowing this not just in your head, but deep inside, can help you hold on through the painful times and truly appreciate the good ones. Compassion helps to heal pain. People often work hard to shove down or keep their emotions contained because they fear being overwhelmed. However, when they feel fully appreciated and cared about, even with intense negative emotions, they sense that they are bigger than those emotions, and they no longer fear being washed away by them. Instead, they feel compassion for their own pain and can let the emotions flow through them, making way for other feelings and experiences. Much of the personal growth people make is prompted by pain. When faced with adversity, you have a choice. You can let your pain motivate you to build impenetrable walls around your heart. Or you can choose to respond with self-compassion and with opening yourself to the care offered by others. When you do the latter, attending to your pain can guide you to the source of an underlying problem, if one exists. Instead of simply accepting that a situation feels bad and trying to get away from it, let yourself really experience it. Be curious. Are you feeling sad, hurt, betrayed, angry, something else? Each time you identify an emotion, ask yourself, what else am I feeling? It can be surprising to learn what has been in you all along. For instance, you may realize that someone defriending you hurts so badly because you carry within you a sense that you are inadequate. Your head may tell you that this isn't true, but your heart says otherwise. By accepting this awareness, you can choose to work on healing the sense that you are broken. This is not a problem you can just resolve in a day, but you can do it. Talk with supportive friends. Attend workshops or therapy. Do some reading about developing self-compassion. You might want to check out my articles, Overcoming Obstacles to Happiness and Success. Nurture personal growth with self-compassion. How to be more compassionate toward yourself. There are times when natural disasters, mass shootings, and unforeseen events devastate communities, towns, or cities. People become injured or killed, and some left homeless. Others remain shocked and left feeling surreal or unable to believe what is happening around them. Hopefully, these are times when communities and surrounding areas can pull together and help one another. Times to restore faith in humanity and kindness. But it's also times of great pain and suffering. That loving historical community of generations hurt. They hurt grievously, physically, emotionally, and even economically throughout the community and surrounding areas. However, as communities do, they pulled together. They worked together, helped one another, grieved together, and they rebuilt. Giving up was never an option. Texas strong. Texas proud. They are surviving. They are back, stronger than ever. Yes, there are many worldly hurts also, much like things that hurt us as communities, just on larger scales. People living in third world countries, famines, diseases, and natural disasters, wars and terrorists, Things we see on the news causes us pain. There are many things that are painful and unfair. Racism, sexism, stereotypes, hate. Everyone needs to do their own part in these types of painful actions. Be kind to one another. Be more accepting of other people's feelings and opinions. Teach your children that it is okay for people to be different and still be friends with them. How boring life would be if we all looked, acted, and thought exactly the same way. Learn and show compassion for everyone. All of the ways life can hurt that I've just mentioned can each cause sadness or even depression. Living with depression is not easy by any means. Depression is much worse than just being sad, and it never goes away. If you're already suffering from depression, then you encounter any or all of the other hurtful events of daily life. You can easily sink to a very dark spot in life. Many of us can quickly feel as if we do not want to live any longer. But we must not give up. We are not alone. There are others who need and love us. Remember to reach out. Hang on if only for an hour at a time. Life is worth it, even with its pain. Reach out to a friend, a family member, a therapist, or even a hotline. Talk to someone, anyone, just another human being to remind you that you are not alone. Most people that contemplate suicide do not actually want to die. They simply just want the pain to end. In the end, if you choose to listen to the pain from adversity as a teacher, you will find truth in what Mr. Duncan so eloquently stated. It could be a guiding scar and guiding star. Though you may understandably not wish adversity on yourself, you could be better for the pain you have suffered.